It was a quiet night, the kind that makes you notice every little sound. Daniel sat in his small apartment, staring at the glow of his laptop screen. The rest of the room was dark, the shadows long and heavy. He had been working late, headphones on, the clock ticking past 2:50 a.m. That was when he heard it. Knock, knock. The sound was soft but deliberate. Daniel froze, his hands hovering above the keyboard. Nobody ever came to his apartment this late. He pulled off his headphones and listened. Silence. Maybe it was nothing. He shook his head, forced a laugh, and leaned back in his chair. Knock, knock. This time it was louder. He turned toward the door, staring across the narrow living room. The hallway outside his apartment was always silent at night. Who would be there? He got up slowly, each step creaking on the wooden floor. His heart was beating too fast. At the door, Daniel leaned forward and pressed his eye to the peephole. The hallway stretched out dimly lit, completely empty. No neighbor, no footsteps, nothing. Just silence. Hello. His voice cracked slightly. Who's there? No answer. He waited. A minute passed. He turned the lock halfway, then stopped. Something felt wrong. Why would anyone knock at 3 a.m. and then hide? He stepped back, shaking his head, just as he started walking away. Knock, knock, knock. The door rattled under the force of it. Daniel spun around. He could see the wood trembling, the metal chain jingling softly. Fear washed over him. He rushed to the door again and pressed his eye to the peephole. This time there was something. A shadow. A hand, thin, pale, fingers stretched unnaturally long, slid slowly across the frame of the door. Daniel stumbled backward. His breathing quickened. This isn't funny, he muttered. He grabbed his phone, but the screen refused to light up. Dead battery. The knocking stopped. Silence returned, so sudden it was worse than the noise. Daniel waited, standing in the middle of the room, staring at the door. Nothing moved. After a while, his breathing slowed. Maybe it was just his mind playing tricks on him. Maybe he had been awake too long. He sat back down at his desk, the laptop screen casting a cold light across his tired face. He almost managed to relax, almost convinced himself it was nothing. That's when he noticed something strange. In the faint reflection on his laptop screen, behind his own outline, there was another shape, a face, white, hollow eyes staring directly at him from the shadows just inches behind his chair. Daniel spun around, but the screen went black. The next morning, the neighbors noticed his door standing wide open. Apartment was empty, the chair overturned, the laptop still glowing faintly on the desk. Daniel was never seen again.